Welcome to Oooh Chile. We're your hosts, Karla and Myra. Everything you hear on Oooh Chile is allegedly and shared purely for entertainment. Some stories are true, some are embellished, and some are fictionalized. Names and details may be changed to protect privacy or just because we forgot after too much wine. This is our version, our truth, our point of view, not gospel, not professional advice, and definitely not an invitation for lawsuits. If it sounds like someone you know, that's purely coincidental. Or maybe you just know a lot of messy people. Sit back, sip your bubbles, and enjoy the weedy weedy, the chisme. And don't forget, drink responsibly. Five, four, three, two, one, zero. The day we almost went to jail. Hi, I'm Karla, your host with Oooh Chile, and this is Teacup Tino. I am your wine distributor, wine lover, and real estate agent. Or how do you say it? How does Myra say it? Her ESL realtor. I'm your realtor. And today, guess who we have back?
Again, your best friend number 3, Jackie, and my baby Spike.
Spikey Poo. Love Spike. Oh, love Spike. Anyways, guess what? I know we're supposed to drink something else today, but we still have a little bit left over of the Raymond cab, so we don't let anything go to waste. And we are going to sip on this. And Jackie hasn't tried it yet, so I want her to try it and see how it goes. So, cheers!
Cheers.
2023 Raymond cab. It's got a little bit of berries, plum, elderberry.
Salud.
Oh,
It's good.
is it good? You like it?
I like it. When you say leftover, how old leftover?
Does it taste old?
No.
Okay. I know I was gonna be worried about that.
So how old? 1 day, 2 day?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 days. Okay. So good. The first was a little but the second taste is a little bit.
Thank you.
I forgot our snacks. I left them downstairs. Anyways, so
What should we get in? What conversation should we get into? What reminiscing? What memories should we share today?
oh gosh, we have so many. But I think a couple of people were asking first, we have a couple of things that we can talk about, and you decide. I had people reach out,
Tell me.
and some people were like, "What's the beef? What was the beef? Who's Margot? What was the beef with Naomi and Tina?" um, and and then someone was asking me like, I didn't know that you and Jackie dated
Brothers.
buff BFF buff the workout guys.
I'm dying to know who asked that. I'm dying to know.
I think more so me, not you.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I think I was not. Mine was not like yours. Mine was just real quick, and I was like,
dying to know who that was. I wish we had some recent juicy stories, but I don't think we do, huh?
Well, we do, but I'm sure you don't want to talk about them.
We do?
We do. We have some recent stuff. We have some recent stuff like the pat in the back.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good one. We could get into that one. That's a good one.
Yeah. So we've got but our old memories is like when we were so young, and it was like we talked about before, no cameras, so we can do things and get away with it, and it allowed us to be a little crazy. I don't know how girls are today. I don't know how they can be crazy, because I hear a lot of guys say, "Oh, this girl's crazy." I've hung up my crazy hat. All right, why don't we do this? Why don't we touch upon remember that one time? You remember better than I do. We were spying. We had our FBI hats on. We were spies, and we were dating the workout boys.
The workout buff boys, the gym rats.
The gym rats. The gym rats.
Oh my gosh. Well, there was a rumor that they might have been on the extra juice.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, we can't even say their names.
Mm-mm.
At all. Mine used to come pick me up from Jeff and take me around the corner to go eat at those little restaurant. I mean, not a restaurant, little place around the corner.
Mine, I don't remember him ever picking me up from school, but we always took the car from him at Studio West days, put him in the back, and then Patty would drive the lowrider. The
Yeah.
remember,
Yes, yes. Oh my god,
hilarious.
It was blue.
It was blue. It was like a
a
sky,
baby,
yeah,
like
like
a
a,
yeah.
a beautiful
Really,
car.
yes.
Beautiful car.
Oh yeah. Ooh, those were the. Oh, what about the time? Oh my god. This one's so funny. This one's hilarious because I think I want to start with this one.
Okay.
I remember I was young and I was with the ex, and he went to work and had taken him to work. He worked in South City at Yale's. And I went to work because I was working at good old Kmart at the time. And I was driving to work. And then I can't remember if it was you or Georgiana called me and said, because I went back home. We didn't have cell phones back then. Called me and said, don't go to work. It's a nice day. Everybody's cruising down Mission.
Sounds like me, but go on.
Probably. And so then I'm like, okay, so I called in sick.
Oh my god.
I called in sick, and I was supposed to go pick up my ex at work like at 5 o'clock. Okay.
Oh no.
So instead, we go out. I pick you up, and then after I pick you up, we pick up Georgiana, and we head to the city. And then we're cruising all down Mission. And I think the reason why I got a little pissed off because I had seen this chick. Her name I think was Sandra that he was messing around with, and I saw her, and I don't know something. I can't remember what happened, but either way, we were cruising down Mission Street. Big Rick saw us, and he goes like this, and then all of a sudden I started jumping. I started doing the hydraulics in the car. Oh my god, I'm such a bitch. And he's like, girl, you gotta go home. You gotta go home. And I'm like, nope, not going, not going. And then it was time for me to go pick up my ex. You're like, it'll be okay. Don't go. No. Don't go. And I'm like, okay, because it was popping. The Mission was just, I don't know why. It was like a hot day, and it wasn't normally that hot. We were cruising. We saw everybody. Well, at the end of the night, I drop off Georgiana, and it's late. And we go to his house, and he's pissed. He's livid because he had to catch 3 buses.
Good. This is for future, right? That was karma then for the future.
Oh my god, dying. He had to catch 3 buses because South City was like the industrial. He worked in the industrial park. Anyways, so I get there. And he's all pissed off, and Big Rick's standing right there. You shouldn't have done that.
Oh my god! To think we almost went to visit him at the hospital. I'm glad we did it.
I know. Oh no.
Snitches get stitches.
Oh, Big Rick.
But go on.
So then Peter was pissed. He goes, I'm not taking you back home. You can walk or take the bus like I did. And then I was like, whatever, I don't care. Because remember Rosa, her baby daddy was up the street at La Oficina. He hung out there, Jaime. Hung out there. So when he was trying to kick me out, like he was trying to kick me, like I'm not gonna drop you off. He was livid, and he left me at his house.
And what house was that?
The one on Steel Street by Glen Park.
I didn't know he lived over there.
His dad lived there for many years.
Oh yeah, the corner big house. Okay, I do remember.
Yes,
I do.
And so he left us there, and then Squeaky comes out, and and Peter's like, and don't let her use the phone, don't, because I couldn't call a taxi or anything.
I kind of do remember this story.
Don't let her use the phone, blah blah blah. And so then he leaves and he takes off, and he leaves us there, and we're like, well, we can walk, but I wasn't sure if Jaime was at La Oficina or not. So Squeaky let me in, and I'm like, okay, let me call La Oficina. So of course we call the restaurant, the bar. It's not even a restaurant, the bar. And we call, and he's there, and he goes, come up here. So we went, we got dinner, we had such a great time. But Peter was pissed because Squeaky let me in, and he
He's a
wanted me
phone.
to like suffer,
Yeah, of
and I was not
course.
going to suffer. There's no way. There was no way I was going to suffer. So it was just hilarious. And he later on he goes, "Do you know I was waiting and I called your work? He called my work
And
and he
they
goes,
said,
"Is Karla there?" Because when I was late, and they're like, "Oh no, she called in sick."
"Oh my God,
Fucking livid, livid. I left him.
hilarious!"
He had to walk, take 3 buses and walk. Oh, it was hilarious. And we were cruising. Big Rick snitched on me, but I would have. He would. I mean, it's not like
He
whatever.
would have figured it
A
out.
million
Well,
people
we
saw
didn't show
us.
up. Yeah.
A lot of people saw us. So yeah, it was just funny. It was hilarious. I was dying. That was good. I'm surprised you don't remember that one.
I don't. No, I kind of do. I do. I kind of do. I remember being at the dad's house and Jaime rescuing us. He did that a lot, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Where is he at now?
Oh, I haven't spoken to him. He took care of me. I used to drive his
He
Porsche around.
did.
Remember I used to drive his Porsche around all the time?
He
Yeah,
sure did.
I was 14 driving around a Porsche.
Wow.
What about that one time we snuck into a house?
Oh yeah. We wanted to know where the gym
Gym
rats
rats were.
were going, and we figured out or found out where they were at somebody's house. I don't remember. And we go, it was an apartment building, an apartment, and we go, and I think we're like putting our ear against the door or about to knock on the door, and the door's open.
The door open. And we're like, oh my God, we almost get seen, right?
Yes.
That's right.
And we crawled into the apartment
Oh my God.
straight out of a movie, never got caught.
Wait a second, you guys. Do you understand how this is? You're in your own house, whatever, and all of a sudden, I mean, people sneak into your house and you don't know that they're there. We snuck in
and had
unseen.
and hid behind the couch.
We ducked.
This
We crawled.
crawled in.
We crawled in the house and then snuck behind the couch.
And it was way before cell phones or can't cell cameras on cell phones or anything like that. And we found out where the party was, and we went, and they were like, "How the hell do you guys find out where we're gonna be at?" And everywhere, and they were, I think, at least mine was, I think, fooling around with somebody else, and that's why he didn't want me to show up. And we showed up. And he left her behind and left with me,
yes.
but was pissed.
We both left with them.
But was pissed. Like, how the hell did these girls find out? Because we were hiding behind a couch that we crawled into someone's apartment. Who does that? Who does that and gets away with it?
Oh man.
And I remember mine was like, "How did you find out? How did you find out?" And I couldn't say nothing. We snuck into the apartment you were in and crawled and hid behind the couch. I don't know how we stayed quiet.
If you know who you are, if you two gym rats know who you are, that's how we found out. That's how we got you guys. We're bad. We were so bad. And then remember when I was with my first boyfriend, the brothers, and he would always go to what's his name's house that had a white what was his car?
Riviera.
You know who I'm talking about? Right. And they did the fences.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, making sure you know. Okay. So remember that my first ex was at his house, and then I'm like, oh no, I think he's with some girl. So I drag you. I said, Jackie, we're gonna jump over the fences to see what they're doing because we want to peek. We're in the front and we couldn't see anything, and so we're like, we're gonna jump the fences and go around and find him. I had you jumping fences.
Oh my God!
And then we went to the back where the kitchen. I think the kitchen or something was in the back.
It was the kitchen.
And we're looking in.
Did we see anything? Did we see?
Oh,
there was no girls. Did we finally knock on the door and go in?
I think we did.
That's hilarious. So that's where I learned how to do that, because with one of my exes, may he rest in peace, he's no longer here. He used to A woman's intuition, huh? How you just know when something's up and something's not right. But he's telling me I'm going golfing with the fellas. He all of a sudden picked up golfing, and that was just for the drinking and hanging out with the guys. But anyways, a couple of weekends he would pick fights with me, and we would fight. And he had his condo in Concord, and I lived in Westlake at the time. Anywho, I would go over there, and the bedroom, he was like on the second floor. Girl, ask me how I did it. I don't know. And he had those windows that are, you don't put curtains or blinds, but from the inside or from the outside, they have like a little something on there where you can't see right through. It's not a regular window. And somehow I would climb these bushes and trees and hold on to the railing to peek in and listen.
Well, you know where you got it from.
I know.
No, not just from climbing that fence. Remember my house on San Jose Avenue, and I was at the third level at the very top.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know there were two rooms, and I used to occupy like both rooms, but I used to sneak out through the smaller room on the other side. I used to open up the window, and then I used to jump down, hold on to the bars, the window bars, and jump down. I would go down 3 stories. Mm-hmm. And I believe I had you go down with me.
No, remember? I had one boyfriend coming to the front door looking for me, and I didn't want, why did I think he was spying on me? I don't know. And I didn't want to go with him, and I had another boyfriend coming through the back. And I would see, and you would talk to the one in the front, like, "Oh no, she's not home from work yet," or I don't know what it was you'd say.
I think you were staying with me at the time.
Yeah, and I would jump through the back. He would pick me up. We would laugh so hard, and then we'd go around the corner, or I don't know, wait for him to leave, and then come back and pick you up.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. I do remember that.
Right?
I do remember that. And remember when mine used to throw pebbles up at the window? Like to let
that, if those walls could talk,
oh
huh?
My gosh, crazy.
Did I tell you that particular ex, the one that was picking me up in the back, the one that was so much fun, he was so much fun in the oldie truck.
I love that truck.
Listening to, he got me into Journey and
Journey.
Eddie Money.
Uh-huh. He did.
Did I tell you that he found me on Facebook and sent me, I mean, paragraph after paragraph after paragraph, I told you, on Messenger, apologizing. I mean, I don't know what he knows that I don't know, what he might have done. I don't know. Or just apologizing. He's a reborn Christian. Doesn't look anything like himself anymore. Married to like this. Right?
And everybody thought, oh, you know, the girls that we had beef with thought that I was, because I was always in the truck with him. And they thought that I was messing around with him. That was, because I remember my first boyfriend was like, "You're messing around with that boyfriend, the truck boyfriend, the nice truck boyfriend."
You know what I never knew? The reason why we had issues with those two girls is he had been with that girl, and I had no idea.
That's why I know. Oh. But they thought that I was with him. So they didn't know which one of us, because we were always in the truck with him. And there's times when I was sitting in the front with him because we're on our way to go pick you up. And so it was just funny because, you know, you'd hang out, you know, on the east side, he'd come, he'd pick me up, and then we'd go and pick you up. So they would see him and I together in the truck. So they had no idea who was with him. And I remember that my first boyfriend was like, "You're messing around with him," and I'm like, "Well, who told you that?" He didn't want to tell me. Then I later found out why. But yeah, can you believe that? Crazy how things are just nuts.
Right.
Oh my God. And then I remember sneaking out of my that same room. My aunt and uncle were living, you know, the little studio apartment downstairs. They had just gotten here from El Salvador. Well, not just, but they had been here for a little bit. So I was up at the top and I was sneaking out, and my normal little thing. So okay, we used to love to go out. We used to love to dance. Dancing was our thing. We were just social butterflies.
Still is. I'm dying to go dancing.
Yes, it's our thing. We're social butterflies. We love dancing. My daughter Jasmine's like, oh my God, you and Jackie, you guys talk to everybody.
Really?
Everybody. I said, yeah, whatever.
And she told me I'm worse.
Yeah, she said you're worse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I think I've got a little bit more like, I kind of go back.
A
now
little
that I'm
reserved,
older, yeah, a little bit more. Because when I was younger, I think we were both.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. But anyways, so I was sneaking out of my window, the top one, jumping down, and then because my first boyfriend had thrown a pebble, and so I was gonna go down to meet him just to go talk to him. Excuse me. Well, shit.
Your
My
aunt and uncle
comes out.
What aunt and uncle is this? Do I know them?
Yeah, my uncle Manuel and my tia Mila.
Mm.
Um,
Was Mila short for something? Or was it
Milagro.
just... Oh. Is Mila's name just Mila?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Go on, sorry.
So, I was coming down and they thought that the house was being robbed, and my uncle comes out with a gun.
Oh my God.
And then they got my first boyfriend up against the wall.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Dying.
Now that you say that, we could have talked about my car. We could have brought that up, even though I don't remember nothing about it.
Oh,
you're my memory with that one.
How do you not remember this? I literally was horrified because, okay, so Jackie had just purchased this car, and
just because I had gotten hit in the head with the bat, my mom sued the school I was going to, and there was a...
Wait, what school was this?
Can I say?
You can say the school, yeah.
Mission Dolores. My mom sued because I got a concussion and ended up in the hospital. And then I couldn't touch the money until I turned 18.
Yeah.
And then there was a street fair or something was going on Mission Street, so I bought that car.
We were
piece of crap
you were
car.
so desperate. It was. My brother remembers. He goes, oh yeah, the car that would always break down. I'm like, yes, brother, yes. But I remember we went to the top of the hill. We bought it at the top of the hill. You were doing all the paperwork. And then we're like, all right, let's go. So we get in her car. We start driving. We're going down a mission. We thought we were hot shit. And then we're down. We turn back around on 16th or 19th. I can't remember which one to go back up. I think it was more 16th. We start driving up. All of a sudden, we have all these cop cars behind us.
Oh my God.
And we're already up by like 20th or something. And we have all these cop cars, and they're with their ¿cómo se dice? Oh shit. The
speaker.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you call it?
And so they're like, get out of the car. However, they're basically telling us to get out of the car with our hands up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So it was me and you in the front, and we had
someone in the back.
Yeah, somebody in the back. And I thought it was my brother, but he said it wasn't him. And then I thought it was maybe like
the two brothers.
No, it wasn't the two brothers. It was not. It was somebody that we had no relation.
Nothing.
And yeah, just a very, platonic. Very.
I wonder who.
I don't know if it was like Moses or.
Could have been Smiley and someone. Squeaky. No.
No, it wasn't Squeaky.
No.
Smiley, Moses. I don't know if you guys remember this, but so anyways, we had somebody in the back, and I can't remember if it was one or two guys, but I wanted to say there was two guys in the back. So they tell us to get out. We have to get out. We have to put our hands up like this. They come. All these cops come, and they have rifles. We had like the SWAT team behind us. It was crazy. And they pull us over. We had to put our hands up against the car. It was bad. It was really bad. And I just remember I turned around. I'm like this up against the car. And I remember going like this. And then I just saw like people that we knew cruising by. They're like, that's Karla and Jackie.
Oh my God.
I was like mortified. I was like, oh shit. But apparently your car was used in a burglary the night before, and that's why this piece of shit guy sold it to you. And that was it. It was a piece of shit car. It was,
No, but it's a little mixed up. I do remember a little bit. I bought it from someone.
Yes.
It was a piece of whatever, but I ended up selling it to someone.
Yeah, right.
And they didn't give me all the money, and so I took it back. Yeah. So that person who had bought it did the crime.
Oh, they're the ones that did the crime.
And the text that you got is his sister.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Oh yeah. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that see, I had told you before that I thought that it was him that sold it to you. But now I remember that's true. But no, what happened? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It was, and we went down and we got pulled over. Like it was bad. It was like, oh my gosh, we were up there.
How I
Everybody's like,
how I
"That's
don't
Jackie, let's go."
remember that. How I don't remember that is amazing.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Thanks for having me
I
a second
know.
time.
Yes, and
Two times in a week, right?
Yes.
And having Spiky, he does his guest appearance.
So I love how all of you. It's too funny because I think I was getting a little worried. I'm like, we're not getting a lot of views at the beginning. People listen to this later, and then I get all these messages after. So I get messages on Facebook. I get messages on my phone. I get messages on WhatsApp. I get messages all over the place. On Instagram, it's like all over, and it's funny. It's just trying to get them all together to see where it's at. But keep them coming because I definitely want to maybe use some of that if it's okay with you guys, whoever it is. I'm like never going to use something that you send me privately. But it's funny. I love reading all the messages that I get because it just it takes me back and I just start cracking up. And the other one was pendejo. You know who you are. That shit is hilarious. Died. I died, and I love you. I love you. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Bye.
Next week, we're going to be sipping on Elizabeth Spencer's Sauvignon Blanc. Thanks for tuning in. Our next episode is Friday, 3 Pacific time, 4 Central. To watch, go to OoohChile.com.